All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. I wanted to talk about this because there's always a conversation here in YouTube about guns that you need, guns that you don't need, and all that stuff. I think it's a good conversation because a lot of guys are trying to get information, and you know, we got to be informed, and this is one of the best things to do. Talk about this thing so you can make the right choice when the time comes. Now, big shout out to my patrons, big shout out to the guys using my Amazon links and things like that. I'm gonna put a bunch of the stuff that I got in this rifles and this pistol. I'm gonna put links down below in case you want to buy it and support the channel. Big shout out to Core Essential for supporting this channel. Check it out.
Core Essential is one of the best gun belts in the market for concealed carry. It has a hidden track that allows you 40 plus sizing points. It gives you the ability to carry small all the way to a large firearm. And is backed up with a 30-day money back guarantee. Definitely use JH6 for 10% off your entire order.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, all that good stuff. We're going to continue to talk about things like this. Now, people talk all the time and what you actually need, and I hate, like I said, I hate to get in that term because a lot of times it says, well, if I need this, I get this and that's it, right? I like guns. Guns are fun, you know, different types of guns, they give you a different type of desire in a way, you know. Guns that shoot at a longer range are fun, pistols are fun, rifles are fun. So don't limit yourself just in one system of firearms because you will have a lot of fun shooting different systems. If you have a pistol for home defense, great for home defense, but check it out. Maybe you like to shoot a rifle for long range shooting and you enjoy that more, right? You have this for self-defense, but your rifle for long-term or long range shooting is something that you may be passionate about it. So if you don't buy one of those or a rifle that is designed for that, you're never gonna get you're never gonna understand that, you're never gonna get that feeling, you're never gonna learn things about that, right? But literally, what do you actually need? And I'm going to talk about a self-defense aspect. And if you're new into this stuff, I got to tell you, look at the military. Look at the military and look at what they have. And it kind of gives you an idea. So you really need a good semi-automatic pistol, right? This is for home defense. This one right here has the TLR1. Awesome pistol. You know, this M&P core is just fantastic. 17 round, easy to shoot, easy to operate. The ergonomics on an M&P is just fantastic. The serrations are great. This one's the threaded model. I could actually put an optic here. I don't think I'm going to. But this pistol right here for home defense, survival, duty, whatever you name it, this pistol is just fantastic. Obviously not for concealed carry. In my opinion, this is too big. But this is something that you actually need. To me, a pistol is one of the top requirements because, again, you know, they could be utilized for home defense. They could utilize for survival. If something bad happened in your city and you have to move from point A to point B, it's easy to move with a pistol than moving with a rifle. So to me, a pistol is, in my opinion, one of the first things that you should buy. Obviously, get a firearm that is good for home defense. You may have to get one that is specifically for concealed carry because, like I said, carrying this thing during a concealed carry situation, it's just not fun. So to me, that's actually a need. Now, the other thing that I say is actually a need, and a lot of people argue with me about this, is a good semi-automatic rifle. You know, this one, I'm starting to trick it out a little bit, but like I said, you know, really good semi-automatic rifle that have a couple of components. Obviously has to have a good capacity. Obviously has to have a good optic because an optic is going to give you the ability to acquire a target really fast. Obviously has to have a light. In my opinion, having a light is critical, right? You have to be able to identify the bad guy and things like that. The reason why I say that you need a good semi-automatic rifle, because this puts you in a category that is actually going to allow you to defend your family against pretty much anything, literally anything. You know, zombies, you got it. You know, Russians coming from the sky, you got it. You know, 5 guys breaking into your house, you got it. This thing is going to give you the ability to defend your family. All it has to happen for everything to go to hell kind of thing is for some kid to be killed in your city. And again, the city could turn into fire. We have seen that in Ferguson. We saw that in Maryland. People argue about these things all the time. Well, never's going to happen. Really? Don't you watch the news? All we need to happen is a hurricane, and people will go down in the street and they will loot and they will steal and they will break into houses. I've been through multiple hurricanes down here in Florida, and that's what happened. So again, having this as a step two, as something that, there's a really bad emergency going on. Police officers, first responders are going to come over the radio or over TV, social media, whatever, and they're going to say, we will respond to your house just like they did in multiple different occasions with the hurricanes and all that. Having this thing is giving me a good peace of mind, because I know if five guys decide to attack my house to steal my surprise, I know that I could defend myself very, very well. So these two guns right here, guys, to me, are just top priority. Good semi-automatic pistol that has a good capacity that allows me to defend myself against multiple threats, right? This is a good choice right here. Again, a home defense, survival, a go-to-war pistol kind of way. Now, this ring right here, again, same category. Good rifle that is dependable, reliable, that is going to allow me to defend myself against multiple people. Now, I said this because there's other guns out there that, in my opinion, are more of a specialty firearm, not the complete package. Shotgun is a big one that I argue with people, or people try to argue with me all the time. And I'm actually in the market to buy a shotgun now. I think I'm going to get a Mossberg 590, maybe a Remington 870. I do got one, but it's like a clone. One, but shotgun is a thing that a lot of people like to argue because they're cheap, they're reliable, they work, and a lot of guys get them, and it's great. It's a good, really good home defense choice. Maybe a firearm that may allow you, obviously it's going to allow you to defend yourself and all that stuff, but it's primarily a secondary, a specialized firearm. It's a gun that you have for a specific purpose, not for the purpose of fighting. If you face a guy with this right here, it's just not going to be the best choice. This thing will take out a guy with a shotgun with no issues, because we have range. We have the ability to shoot at a longer range. We have the ability to put more rounds in target. A shotgun usually have 7 rounds, 6, 7, 8 rounds. So again, if I'm starting to put rounds down range, you won't even have the opportunity to come out from where you're at. You got 30 rounds right here. I mean, again, a shotgun is great, but should not be your primary firearm. It should be a firearm that you get for a specific mission. Maybe you want to have it for home defense, great. Maybe you want to have it for something in particular, great. I mean, the shotgun will take care of business, but again, should not be your primary choice as a firearm. You cannot replace a good semi-automatic rifle, and to say otherwise, it's just arguing for no reason. This thing is better than a shotgun. If it wouldn't be better, our troops will be carrying shotguns and not an M4, right? And again, some guys will say, well, the troops carry a shotgun. Yeah, no doubt. I had one in 2004, a Benelli, but again, it was for a specific mission. It was to be used for escalation of force, as well as breaching and things like that, and it was not for the main purpose of defending myself. I mean, they didn't took my semi-automatic rifle. I had a M16 back then, right? They gave me that additionally to the one that I had. I'm going to use my AR-10 right here. Again, like I said, I'm going to put links to this stuff down there if you want to buy this equipment as well in the description below. I'm having a blast with this rifle. I need to go to the range and pull more rounds down range and continue the testing. I just been busy and working. But you see guys all the time saying, I got a Mosin gun to defend myself with a scope. I'm going to be in a position and just take people out from back there. Are you crazy? That's just not how it goes. First of all, if you're shooting people at a longer range, you're probably going to go to jail. That's just first of all. And if a person is at a really longer range, it's really not a threat to you. So the best way to win a fight is not to get yourself in a fight. The best way to win a fight, firefight, is not to get yourself in a firefight. Don't be shooting at people at a longer range, because you're going to go to jail and you're giving away your location. Stay cool. People said things in the internet because they don't find themselves accountable for some reason. They think they could come here and spread the nonsense and their garbage, and they don't realize they're going to go to jail for making some of those comments, right? But again, guns like this, firearms like this that are designed to take a shot at a really longer range, right, are not your primary rifle as well. These guns are just like a shotgun, really specific. The military use guns like this when it comes down to, like, you know, taking a welding shot for specific missions. They don't use it as, hey, this is your only gun and that's it, right? Or if the guy's carrying this gun, he has 12 other infantry guys around him protecting him while he's taking that shot. So again, this is not a primary firearm as well. This is a specialty gun. So don't get wrapped up around, well, I need to get one of this because if I get into it, if I have to take a shot at 500 yards, I need to have one of those. You can't carry all this stuff. Literally, you really can't get, you're going to walk around like this carrying all this stuff. This thing is heavy. This rifle's heavy. So again, you know, you really can. This is for a specific purpose, a specific rifle for a specific purpose. So like I said, guys, guns are fun. I love shooting. I love having a great time. But when it comes to needed guns, in my opinion, here's kind of like a list. You need a good pistol and you need a good semi-automatic rifle. If you want to start going into, like, hey, you know what, I want a shotgun for a specific purpose, go for that. I want a rifle that I could take a well-aimed shot, go for that. But this is really the primary things that you need right here. There's two things. And in my opinion, before you start spending so much money and so many guns, because it feels like everyone has to say, I got 30 guns. Well, I got 35. Well, you got 45. Get one that is up to your standard and it gives you all the capabilities that you want. You know, it makes no sense for you to have a rifle with no optic and have two other rifles, right? Get a rifle, get an optic. Get the things that you need before you jump into something else. You know, if you need a flashlight like this TLR1, you get your pistol, you get your TLR1. You get your holster, you get your belt. You know, in the case of rifles like this, the AR-15, you may have to get a slim. I need a slim for this rifle. You may have to get a chest rig. You may have to get magazine. You may have to get so many things. In fact, I will say that if you don't know how to shoot it, spend time learning how to shoot your guns and being your proficiency level go up in your guns, because the whole reality is that you have a bunch of guns, you don't know how to shoot them. You just got a bunch of tools that you don't know how to use. You got to be able to know how to use your gun. So before you buy 6 rifles, how about you buy one rifle that has a good scope and you know how to use. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.